edition of Stars. I have with me today one of the kindest students I have ever had. She is such a sweetheart and so nice to everyone. And this is Miss Leah Ashcraft.
Hi, thank you.
Leah, I am not exaggerating. You're one of the nicest people I've ever met, and I really appreciate you. So you participated in our recording project as well, and we'll be playing your song for everyone at the end of the interview for them to hear. But before that, we're just going to get to know you a little bit better. First of all, how did you get started with Spotlight Acting School?
Well, my mom and dad, they asked me, hey, Leah, this acting school is doing this show called Let Your Hair Down, Rapunzel, and a season preview, and I thought that was really cool. So when I tried out, I was really nervous, and I never knew, like, Spotlight is, like, one of the best places, like, ever. I love being there, and my first show was a season preview, and that was really fun.
Yes, the season preview, I remember you dancing in that, but that wasn't as much of a social thing as the Rapunzel one, was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you end up having to play a guy.
Yeah, I played my twin Sarah. She played Rapunzel, and I played her dad Walt. And I remember it was so funny because I had to wear a mustache, and I almost couldn't stop laughing when Miss Sarah put it on. Not my twin Sarah. There's a director called Miss Sarah. It was just really fun.
Well, I thought it was funny because everyone was like that didn't know you were twins were like, "Gosh, the father and daughter look really like they're related." It's like, yeah, they're related.
Yep. And I remember Phoenix. He worked there. He was helping with Let Your Hair Down, Rapunzel, and I remember him saying that in the casting, you almost put me as Walt and Sarah as my wife, Renee.
That's right.
Then they thought, wait, that would be
Wait a minute, that would be weird. Yes. It worked out just fine, though. I'm glad you all are part of it. So tell me about how you found your way into the Stars program.
I think after growing up a Broadway review in January, my dad said, Mr. Chad wants you to try out for Stars. And so I tried out, and the thing was, I had a cold the day I had it, and I remember just being, what if he doesn't like it? Because I was so nervous, because my voice was like, when I was practicing it in the car, my voice was cracking, and I was freaking out. But when I got in, I was really happy because a lot of my friends are in Stars, and they are probably the sweetest friends I could ever have.
Yeah, I think the whole problem there was you were stressed on one element of the singing over everything. That was what was stressing you out. But the Stars program is the whole package. How do you act? How do you dance? How do you present yourself, your confidence? And, of course, we're working on things in your private lessons, but you were just worried about that one thing, and you still did fine. And you might have had a cold, but you sang it was fine. So I'm glad that you joined us. So what has quarantine been like for you?
Well, I've mostly been binge watching Victorious, and my twin Sarah, and my dad, we love to watch, like, sci-fi things. Like, Lock and Key. We've watched Lock and Key, The Umbrella Academy, and we just recently started The Letter for the King. And a few nights ago, I couldn't sleep, so I thought, on iCarly when I was like 5, I saw One Direction, so I thought I want to look that up. So I've just been listening to all their songs lately, and if they ever go on tour, like, I'm literally going to sob because I've been watching them since I was like 5, and yeah.
I like One Direction a lot. We had a band that we called the Spotlight Sound Machine, and we performed a couple of their songs. So yeah, that was fun. But I think that band, if I remember correctly, Simon Cowell is the one who put them together.
Yeah. He called out the soloists that were doing it, and then he called out 5 others. All of them. And I've watched that like 5 minutes ago before this, and it was just so sweet because I don't think anyone could have known that they would be as big as they are now.
Well, they certainly did a good job, and they have some good songs. So Tell me about your recording experience. What was that like? You
Um,
ended up ordering a microphone, right? So you didn't use
yeah.
the one.
The problem with that was when it said that it would come in on Tuesday, and it ended up coming in on not Tuesday, Thursday, because that's when my private lessons are. And Sarah came in when it was my lesson, and I told you that I didn't think it would show up until tomorrow, Friday. And Sarah comes in and say, "Leah, it arrived," and I was like, "Sarah, I'm in a meeting, chat," and she says, "No, the microphone came in." And yeah, and I actually had to do it 2 times because um, I didn't know that I didn't know I was playing the music on my phone and I was recording it on my Chromebook, and I thought that I thought that Mr. Chad wanted the music to be playing on the recording, so yeah, I recorded twice, but it
Yeah.
was fun.
So yeah, she sent me a recording with her singing with the music. So it didn't do me much good to work on it, to edit it. So we fixed that. But anyway, it was a fun experience, right? And you got to play with
Yeah.
microphones. And you're excited about this microphone stuff because you're going to be in our broadcasting school coming up.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. And I remember you telling me that I had a calm voice after I did my monologue. And you told me that about documentaries, and I'm like so excited about that.
Well, we've started our list of things that we're going to be doing, and the documentary stuff where we're going to do shows about kind of digging into the depths of what kind of shows are performing at Spotlight. I think you're really going to enjoy that deep diving into things like that. What are you most looking forward to once this quarantine is over?
um, well, I've already talked about One Direction, but that's one thing. Like they're talking about going on tour in 2020, and now they have their rumors that they might do it after quarantine, and I'm really excited about that. And I'm just excited to see a lot more of my family because now I've just been seeing my mama, papa, my dad's parents once a week or twice a week. And I usually see them a lot more. And I've also missed like going out to eat and yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes I just get bored when I'm at home. I don't know why. Because I'm so used to getting up and going to school every day and on Saturdays going to Spotlight. It's just been like kind of like it was just changed like so quickly.
It has been a big change on everyone, and it's been very, very fast. Now, you have something special. I've been asking people about their families, and I do want you to share about your family, but I saved it for last because there's something special that happened with your family during quarantine that isn't happening with most families.
Oh yeah, my mom and my dad, we bought a house. I think it was a few weeks ago, and we're thinking about moving on May 16th. And I can't wait because obviously I love the house that we're in right now, but there's a lot more space in our new house. And yeah, and um, they said that when this whole quarantine thing is over, we'll have my 13th birthday at our new house because my birthday is on May 29th, and I just can't wait till we're all moved in and I don't have to stress anymore about it because I'm always stressed that we're not gonna get to moving time because someone's gonna stop us because we're yeah,
I'm gonna rat on your sister just a little bit. She tells me that you're the procrastinator. You were the last one to pack. Is that right?
um yeah, I'm usually the one to think, okay, I have time to do this. I'm gonna wait a little bit, and then bam, it all hits me that I have to do it in like 30 minutes. So
I think lots of people are that way, so I wouldn't feel bad about it. But I just thought it was funny that that's the way it was said to me. Well, I am looking forward to you moving because you're going to be very close to Spotlight.
I'm excited too because now I won't have to wake up as early because right now I live 30 minutes away from Spotlight and I just have to get up, and I am not a morning person whatsoever. I'm usually a night owl, but yeah, I'm just excited to be closer to Spotlight, and me and my sister Sarah and Hannah, we're moving over to Berea schools. So
Well, we look forward to having you closer, and look forward for everyone hearing your song, which will be playing right after this interview. So thank you for participating in this project, and thank you for being part of Stars, and thank you for sharing your talents with us.
I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back. Place I know I cannot go where I long to be. Where the shine I see, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on sea stays behind me, one day I'll know. If I go, there's just no telling how far I'll go. I know everybody on the island seems so happy on this island. Everything is by design. I know everybody on this island seems so happy on this island. Maybe I can go with mine. I can lead with pride, I can make us strong, I can satisfy if I play along. The voice inside sings a different song. What's wrong with me?